Hey everyone on YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So this video is the final day in the 12 days of Yule challenge. I decided to make this video again outside because it's really nice out and I'm enjoying the weather here. So hopefully you can see me okay. Anywho, we're talking today about where our occult practices will go next. Mine is interesting because I'm doing a lot of I guess you could say reworking or really looking at where my practice began and where it's kind of going. And where it's kind of going is a lot of information about, as I mentioned, in the past year, learning about curse work, protection work, baneful magic, bindings and things like that. I feel like that's going to continue. Also learning about how to incorporate more of spirit communication. That's something that's kind of fallen by the side. Also, divination practices is going to be something that I'm going to continue to do. Definitely more devotionals, rituals, and of course the spell work. Making sure that I try different forms of spell work. Also, I think more candle magic, and also maybe some stuff to do with puppets and more sympathetic magic. I honestly can say that that's something I've always been interested in, so I want to look into that. Also, maybe do some studying into herbs and herbology and herbalism. I also want to get more into my crystals, of course, sharing more on how I work with various ones and how I make new grids. I think sigil work is something I'm going to explore more in the study aspect than creating sigils at this point. I think it'll take me a bit more time before I get into the actual sigil making process. And I want to reread some books and just check out some new books. I've been reading a lot of Dorothy Morrison's stuff, like Utterly Wicked, more on spirit communication, and also some of Matt Oren's books as well. I really loved Psychic Witch, and I want to reread it. And I also want to reread the companion guide that he has for Psychic Witch. And also I want to just see what other new books are out there. And Thor Mooney's book on The Witch's Path is really good as well. I probably will just see what books come out and go from there. I am taking a new approach when it comes to reading books, in that I am reading them and then deciding after reading the book the exercises that I go through in the book. I'm a very read and then do the exercise kind of person, so I still will probably use that. But I think that's where my practice will go for now, and we'll see what comes of it next year. But I really enjoyed this tag. Thank you again to Ivy the Occultist for this amazing tag, and I hope that this community building continues. I hope that we can communicate with one another after this tag. I've met a lot of new people through their channels and subscribing to them, so excited to see what other people do during their practices in this year, in 2024. Also, if you feel inclined to subscribe to my channel, please do share, subscribe. I talk about all things witchcraft, paganism, Wicca, Crohn's disease for education purposes, blindness content from time to time, things like that. So hope all are well. Speak soon, and Happy New Year.